10 things you should know if you want to be rich. What if becoming rich isn't really about earning millions of dollars? What if it's about learning how to control the money you already have and using it to create more freedom, more security, and more choices? The truth is, many people work hard for years but never build real wealth. Why? Because making money and building wealth are two completely different things. In this video, we're going through 10 important things you should know if you want to become wealthy. And number 10 might completely change the way you think about money. Let's get started. 1. Understand what being rich really means. First, understand what being rich actually means. Being rich isn't about driving an expensive car, wearing designer clothes, or showing people how much money you have. That's often just looking rich. Real wealth is what you own after your bills are paid. It's the savings you have. It's the investments you control. It's the businesses or assets that can generate income. And most importantly, it's the freedom to make choices without constantly worrying about money. Someone earning a huge salary can still be financially broke if they spend everything they earn. But someone with an average income can quietly build significant wealth by saving, investing, and controlling their expenses. So don't focus only on how much money comes in. Focus on how much stays, grows, and works for you. 2. Spend less than you earn. The second rule is simple, but incredibly powerful. Spend less than you earn. Imagine you earn $3,000 a month and immediately spend $3,000. You may have a good lifestyle, but you're building no financial foundation. Now imagine you earn $3,000 and consistently keep $500. That $500 can become savings. Those savings can become investments, and those investments can eventually produce more money. This is why controlling your lifestyle matters. As your income increases, don't automatically increase your spending. You don't need to buy something simply because you can afford it. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, does this improve my future, or does it only make me feel good right now? Learning to control your expenses gives your future self more choices. 3. Save before you spend. Number 3. Pay yourself first. Most people receive their income, pay their bills, spend money, and then save whatever happens to be left. The problem? Usually nothing is left. Instead, reverse the process. When you receive your income, immediately put a portion aside for your future, even if it's a small amount. Build an emergency fund so that an unexpected expense doesn't destroy your financial progress. Your savings aren't just money sitting in an account. They're protection, they're breathing room, they're peace of mind, and they're the foundation that allows you to take bigger financial steps later. You don't have to start with a huge amount. Start with what you can. Consistency matters more than the starting amount. 4. Learn how to invest. Number 4. Learn to invest. Saving money is important, but saving alone may not be enough to build significant long-term wealth. Why? Because over time, inflation can reduce the purchasing power of money that simply sits unused. Investing gives your money the opportunity to grow. Depending on your situation, this could include things like diversified funds, stocks, bonds, real estate, or building a business. But here's the important part. Don't invest in something you don't understand. You don't need to become a financial expert overnight. Start by learning the basics. Understand risk. Understand diversification. Understand fees. And understand that investing is usually a long-term game. The goal isn't to get rich tomorrow. The goal is to make your money work alongside you for years. 5. Avoid bad debt. Number 5. Be careful with debt. Debt can either help you or hurt you. Borrowing money for something that can potentially create value may sometimes make sense, but borrowing money simply to maintain a lifestyle you can't afford can become a trap. High-interest debt can consume future income before you even receive it. You work today, and part of tomorrow's money is already gone. That's why you should understand the true cost of borrowing. Before taking on debt, ask, how much will I actually pay? What is the interest rate? Does this debt help me build something valuable? And most importantly, can I comfortably repay it? Use credit carefully. Don't let debt control your future. 6. Increase your income. Number 6 is something many people overlook. Don't only focus on cutting expenses. Learn how to earn more. There is a limit to how much you can reduce your spending, but your earning potential can continue to grow. Learn valuable skills. Improve your communication. Learn technology. Learn sales. Learn leadership. Learn a profession that people are willing to pay for. And don't depend entirely on one source of income if you can responsibly build others. Your job can be one source. A business can be another. Investments can become another. Freelancing, digital products, or other legitimate income sources may create additional opportunities. The goal isn't to work endlessly. The goal is to increase the value you can create. The more valuable problems you can solve, the more opportunities you can create for yourself. 7. Buy assets, not just status. Number 7. Learn the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset is something that can potentially put money into your pocket or increase in value. A liability takes money out of your pocket. The problem is that many people spend their money trying to look successful before they actually become financially successful. They buy expensive cars, upgrade their phones, buy things they don't need, and sometimes do it simply to impress people. But wealthy thinking asks a different question. Will this purchase help my future? Instead of constantly buying things that lose value, focus on building things that can create value. Your goal isn't to look wealthy. Your goal is to become financially strong. 8. Master your money mindset. Number 8 is psychological. You need to control your emotions around money. Money can make people impatient. It can make people greedy. It can make people panic. And it can make people spend money simply because everyone else is spending. Successful wealth building requires discipline. Learn to delay gratification. You don't need everything immediately. Sometimes saying, "not yet," is more powerful than saying, "yes." Before an unnecessary purchase, try giving yourself 24 hours. If you still need it tomorrow, reconsider it. Also, stop comparing your financial journey with other people's highlights. You don't know their income. You don't know their debt. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Focus on your own progress. 9. Be patient. Number 9. Understand that wealth usually takes time. This may be one of the hardest lessons to accept. People love stories about overnight success, but most sustainable wealth is built through years of consistent decisions. Saving, investing, learning, building skills, starting businesses, making mistakes, adjusting, repeating. Compounding is powerful because small improvements can become significant over long periods. Don't destroy your progress because you aren't rich after 6 months. Don't chase every new trend. Don't believe every person promising guaranteed returns. If something sounds like an effortless way to become rich quickly, be extremely careful. Real wealth usually looks boring before it looks impressive. Patience is a financial superpower. 10. Think long-term and build a system. And finally, number 10, think long-term and create a system for your money. Don't rely only on motivation. Create habits. Set financial goals. Track your income and expenses. Automate your savings when possible. Invest consistently according to your own plan and risk tolerance. Keep learning. Protect yourself from major financial disasters. And review your progress regularly. Think about where you want to be 5, 10, or 20 years from now. Then ask, what decision can I make today that my future self will thank me for? Maybe it's saving your first $100. Maybe it's paying off expensive debt. Maybe it's learning a new skill. Maybe it's starting a small business. Maybe it's investing for the long term. You don't need to become wealthy in one day. You need to make better financial decisions repeatedly. So let's quickly remember the 10 lessons. 1. Understand what real wealth means. 2. Spend less than you earn. 3. Save before you spend. 4. Learn how to invest. 5. Avoid bad debt. 6. Increase your income. 7. Buy assets instead of chasing status. 8. Master your money mindset. 9. Be patient. And 10. Think long-term and build a system. Remember, becoming wealthy isn't about finding one magical secret. It's about making smart decisions consistently. Start small. Start today. Because your financial future isn't created by one huge decision. It's created by the decisions you make every day. If you found this video useful, subscribe for more videos about money, success, mindset, and building a better future. Your future self is counting on you.